Some of the saddest and most heartbreaking moments in anime have stuck with fans for decades. It's no secret that anime has crafted some of the most unique and engaging stories in recent years. From epic fights between heroes to sweet romances with unlikely love interests, these stories have drawn in fans with varying interests. However, many fans of the medium believe that the most memorable moments in their favorite series are the ones that broke their hearts. Whether it's the death of a major character or a bitter farewell between friends, the saddest scenes in a show can end up being remembered for years because of how emotionally impactful they can be. In this video, we will present to you the top 10 most painful scenes in anime history. You may see familiar and unfamiliar animes, so feel free to comment on your thoughts at the end of this video. Also, don't forget to give it a like and smash the subscribe button to motivate us to create more anime content. Number 10. When Sayu Yagami recovered from getting kidnapped in Death Note. Trauma could be something that a person can bring till the end of his life here on Earth. It is something that can change a person forever. And in anime, trauma is one of the elements that can bring the saddest scenes in anime. Plenty of characters die in Death Note, but oddly, it's a case of someone surviving that is truly heartbreaking to watch. Light Yagami's younger sister Sayu was taken hostage, so Mello could get the Death Note from the Japanese police. Fortunately, Sayu was returned physically unharmed. However, Sayu Yagami needed much longer to recover emotionally. The next time Death Note fans see her, she was silent as her mother Sachiko took her outside to get some fresh air. Her eyes speak so much about how lifeless her soul became after the kidnapping. Sayu had once been so talkative and cheerful, but she was a shell of her former self, until she possibly recovered later. Number 9. When Nezuko attacked Tanjiro. By instinct. The feeling of hurting someone you love is one of the worst feelings one could ever imagine. In anime, turning allies against the main character is one of the most painful scenes that otakus can watch in an anime series. This type of plot is used in one of the most anticipated anime in history, Demon Slayer. In the scene where Nezuko is crying as Tanjiro restrains her fangs from biting him. It was already an emotional gut punch to see Demon Slayer protagonist Tanjiro Kamado return home one day to find his family massacred by Muzan's hand. Then Tanjiro found a glimmer of hope, since Nezuko had survived, but to Tanjiro's horror, she had become a demon. Nezuko turned on her brother with claws and fangs, and Tanjiro fought to keep her at bay while making emotional appeals to her. Nezuko still had some humanity left, hence she agonized with tears in that scene. But it took Giyu Tomioka's interference to actually save Tanjiro from his demon sister. Big number 8. Eren's final moments with his close friends. Attack on Titan is one of the most successful mainstream animes in history. During the final season of Attack on Titan, they feature some of the craziest plot twists that leave fans wanting for more. At the end of the tale, the heroes stop the rumbling, and Armin gets to engage in one final heart-to-heart with Eren that makes for one of the most satisfying moments in the series. Eren finally reveals the true extent of his plan, and how the visions of the past and future caused him to go down such a drastic route. While the rumbling may still not be justified, Armin understands Eren's intentions, with the two interacting like long-lost friends for the first time in a while. It's an emotional moment that gives the Eldians and fans the closure they want, contextualizing Eren's actions in one of the saddest anime moments. This proves once again why Attack on Titan is a piece of cinema that more fans should enjoy. Number 7. When Jonathan gave his life to defeat Dio. Jonathan Joestar's death in a burning ship, while holding Dio's head in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Even if JoJo's Bizarre Adventure fans only met Jonathan Joestar the hero for a few episodes, Jonathan was intensely likable and sympathetic. He lost a lot to his foster brother turned enemy Dio Brando, and when Dio's severed head wreaked havoc aboard a ship, Jonathan took drastic action. Jonathan gave his very life to stop Dio, and he burned down the entire ship to make sure Dio and his minions couldn't reach innocent people on land. What made it even sadder was that Jonathan held Dio as a beloved foster brother, yet his kindness was wasted on a monster like Dio. Solid number 6. Koro Sensei's death. A character that is both the protagonist and the antagonist in the anime are often disliked by many weebs all around the world. The idea of not knowing whether they will turn out to be the villain or hero in the long run of the story is a thing that anime fans both love and hate. Koro Sensei is one of those anime characters that plays a role such as this. However, unlike other characters of the same role, Koro Sensei is widely loved by many fans. He is one of the most iconic anime characters in the history that if you will ask a weeb about a yellow octopus teacher, they will easily figure out that is no other than Koro Sensei. Throughout Assassination Classroom, viewers are led to believe that Koro Sensei is responsible for Earth's doomed fate. It's easy to develop a sense of hatred towards this character, only for the show to reveal what's going on, as this octopus-like being slowly becomes one of the most endearing characters on the show. Watching the students having to take him down before one last emotional roll call is heartbreaking and makes it clear why fans love Assassination Classroom to bits. The series is well-paced and features some great action sequences, with the bonds that everyone forms with Koro Sensei making this farewell tough to watch. Number 5. Rengoku's Final Stand. In the anime history, killing a protagonist character is obviously one of the saddest anime scenes that an otaku can watch. Not to mention, fans go crazy if a character that they find interesting, funny, and likable will be the one to die in the plot development. This often causes a ruckus online and a collective hate movement towards the manga creator.